Welcome to the RSP Boiler Room. I'm Matt Waldman with the Rookie Scouting Portfolio. We're going to take a look at D'Eriq King, Miami Hurricanes quarterback #1 here. Much has been made about his athletic ability. He played receiver for a little bit for the Houston Cougars, but he was always a quarterback. This is a guy that started ahead of Kyle Trask, the Florida quarterback, when they were in high school. This is a player that much has been made, like I said, about his ability to create with his legs. But let's take a look at him from the pocket because I think there's real promise here. Let's begin with this particular play. Taking a look at the red zone view, you're going to see how D'Eriq King reads coverage here. You're going to start off here at the very beginning. As he takes a snap, he's going to look at the safety, and you can see the safety behind the official opens his hips towards the left hash. And as soon as he sees that, he turns and begins his drop looking at the linebacker, and he holds this linebacker here to the outside so he can deliver it a little bit over into the inside and give his receiver a chance to catch that ball. Now you can see that the receiver here, as he makes this catch, leaves his feet for it, and he needs to leave his feet for it, and it's a little bit to the back shoulder. Well, why is that? Was it just an inaccurate pass? Very possible that it was just an inaccurate pass, but I would bet that a little bit of this is to protect the receiver, because although he knows that he saw the defender, the safety here, move to that outside and drop to that outside before he turns to that linebacker in the flat, he also knows that that safety may change his path and start running back towards the break when King lets this ball go, and he wants to protect the receiver. So I don't mind that he throws us a little bit high and a little bit to the inside to protect his receiver in case the safety was a little bit closer than what he expected. We often talk about young quarterbacks holding safeties, but I also like that the King shows repeatedly he can hold a linebacker. He is looking to the right flat. That holds this middle linebacker at the right hash just a little long enough for #9, Brevin Jordan, tight end, to be able to work behind him in the zone. And he comes back to that and throws over his head and to the inside. Easy pitch and catch. And look at the release motion here. You're going to see a nice high release motion from King. There are some mechanical things we can look at in terms of the stance width of his throws on some of his targets, but this is a nice play overall in terms of being able to make a quick hold of the linebacker and come back to the tight end. But the big question that a lot of people will have about D'Eriq King is, because he's so mobile and he can create with his legs, will he stand in the pocket and deliver when he needs to, when there's an open receiver and there's pressure coming down the track here? And you can see right here in the same game, he does that little half roll here. You're going to see a defensive tackle, work outside back to the inside on this design little roll, and the lead blocker here is going to get beat. But D'Eriq King sees his man, makes that throw, and he takes a pretty big shot here from a man that's probably, 1.5 times his weight. And he drops it right in the bucket there, right where it needs to be, leads his receiver. This wasn't even the only play of the game like this. You're going to see King here later in the third quarter. You're going to see that they only have one safety high, one's downhill here. He drops back, notices that post-snap that nobody's dropped back, looks over to the route that's breaking across the middle, knows that he has a linebacker coming in here late, delivers that ball, no problem. Right in stride, it's just dropped. So D'Eriq King, interesting player for sure. Certainly someone that I think a lot of people underrate in terms of his ability to deliver from the pocket and to become a solid pocket player in the NFL who can also create in the quick game, create with his legs, and be a versatile option for you if you want to run some sort of trick or constraint plays using him as a receiver on occasion. Thanks again for watching. For more RSP Boiler Room videos, you can check out my YouTube channel, Matt Waldman's RSP Film Room, and my site, www.mattwaldmanrsp.com.